got day 16 today. All right, so today we're doing 3 exercises. We're gonna repeat them all 4 to 6 times depending on your fitness level. This is a core challenge, so you should be challenging yourself. If repeating these exercises 4 times is easy, then that's not a challenge. So then you need to push yourself to 6, okay? So if 4 is killing you, that's a challenge. So that's where you should be. 20 reps is what we do on number 1. If the way that I tell you to count your reps is just too impossible for you to repeat 4 times, then you need to modify that and count your reps in a way that you can complete this workout, okay? It's gonna be a challenge, it's not gonna be easy, but maybe what I tell you to do is too hard. And that's okay, you can just modify it. It's gonna be a challenge for you, and you're still gonna make changes, okay? That's what I want. So stick with me on this, just modify yourself for your workouts for you, so that you have a challenge, your personal challenge. Okay, so number 1 is leg raises that we're gonna do on a bench. My beginners, you can do this on the floor. You wanna add some weight to them if you're doing this on the floor. You can do it on a step. I'm gonna show you how to do it on all 3 of these things. So first I'll show you my beginner modification. So you start out on the mat. I'm going to show you with a weight. If you cannot do the weight with straight legs, you can always bend your knees a little bit. You just want to maintain that, okay? So you are going to lay on the mat with your arms alongside your body. You're going to start with your feet up because you want to flatten out your back. If you have to bend your knees a little, by the way, you're going to put the weight in between your feet. Bend your knees a little bit. You're going to come all the way down to the floor and then pull back up, okay? Slow and controlled on the way down, pull it back up, all right? So that's our beginner version. I'm going to show you how to do this on the step. That's going to be our intermediate. Oh, this is killing my abs already. All right, so on the step, again, try to straighten your legs. You're going to hold back here. You're just going to go down to the floor, nice and controlled. Pull it back up. Back down, controlled, pull it back up. So that's intermediate. If you want to make this super tough, which I suggest, you want to do this on a bench. Like this one. Okay, so I'm going to show you on the bench. I'm not going to show you with the weight on this one because I've already shown you twice. You guys know, put it between your feet, how to use that one. So on the bench, you want to get your butt right at the end of the bench, okay? As close to the end as you can. And then you're going to put your feet up in the air so that you can flatten out your back. Hold the bench around your head back here. And then you're going to lower with control until your feet touch the ground. So you get an awesome stretch right here. And then pull it all the way back up, okay? And then lower them again. Tap. Pull it back up using your abs, okay? So, these are leg raises. Try to use the weight. Try to do it on a bench. That's going to challenge yourself. You are going to do 20 of these, all right? So, that's going to be pretty hard, but stick with it. This is a challenge, okay? All right, so our next exercise today is lower elevated plank step-offs. So I'm going to show you how to do this on the mat for my beginners. I'm going to show you how to do it on the step for my intermediates, and then how to make it a little bit harder. You can do it on a bench. I'm not going to show you the bench. I'm going to show you on a ball because that's even harder, okay? So I'm going to start with the mat. You want to line your shoulders and your hands up so your hands go directly under your shoulders. Your feet are going to go together right behind you. Get a solid plank. And then my beginners, you're just going to take one leg, step it out to the side with your legs straight, out to the other side. This one is as many reps as possible, so try to push yourself on this, okay? All right, so to make this a little harder, we're going to put it on the step or fireplace or chair, something that's just got a little bit of height, but still has stability. Okay, so hands again directly under your shoulders. Get your abs tight, your hips supported, and you're just going to step it off to the side. Step it off, all right? Alternating sides each time. All right? So now my extra super challenge is going to be on the ball. okay? So this is very unstable. You really have to keep your core engaged the whole time. Hands go under your shoulders. You're gonna put your feet or your shins on the ball. Keep your hips supported, and you're just gonna step it off to the side. All right? So, that's number 2. As many reps as possible on that one. And then number 3, we're gonna do forearm planks to plank to jumping jacks, okay? You need your timer for this. You're gonna set it for 60 seconds. We're gonna repeat this interval 4 to 6 times, okay, with our whole circuit. So, to do this one, beginners, you can just do jumping jacks. You don't have to do the forearm plank. If you can, this is what it looks like, okay? So, you're gonna start in forearm position with your elbow lined up with your shoulder, your hands out to a number 11, okay? The wider you spread your hand, the better base you have, so it's more stable. All right, so here's our forearm plank. You're gonna replace your elbow with your hand, step it up to plank, then you're gonna jump your feet up, do a jumping jack, back down to plank, back down to forearm plank. And you're just gonna repeat this for 60 seconds. All right, so again, beginners, you don't have to do the plank part. You can just do jumping jacks. That's tough too. It's gonna get your heart rate up. You're gonna burn some fat. So we're gonna go through this circuit 1, 2, and 3, 4 to 6 times, and then you'll be finished with day 16. Day 17 is a little bit easier, so you guys get a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna be back at the challenge with day 18. All right, so stick with me. We're almost there. We're getting close. All right, good job, you guys.